Good morning, Polars. This is Deb, and I thought, let's have a real talk conversation. I've got a confession to make. No, I just wanted to talk about the fact that, do you ever go on socials and you just get a little bit over the 5 things to do to fix this, and you become this expert in whatever it is you do? So in my industry, it'd be pole, or 3 things you shouldn't do this, don't do that, blah blah blah. Then there's the whole AI, where we're following not even real scenarios, thinking they're real, and seeing these immaculate, amazing journeys that aren't even real. I was looking at that the other day, where one was actually telling you that, oh, I'm an AI person, I'm not even real, but oh, you've paid me $400 to promote this beauty product I put on my face. And of course I'm going to tell you it's amazing. And you're just like, it's the world we live in with marketing now. It's just so crazy. You get bombarded every day and you just want to unplug, right? So it turns me off even promoting my own business, which is kind of essential to sales, right? So I'm on here to have a real chat about what Secrets of a Showgirl is about, and I am not here to profess that I'm this big damn expert that you should work with, that I'm the best at what I do. There are so many talented people in what we do, and everyone brings something really beautiful and different, and we can learn off so many different people. I've had so many coaches that have influenced the pole dancer that I am. I've had so many different experiences that have influenced the pole dancer that I am. And who I am in my studio and what I teach with tricks and focus on the sport and the fitness is actually quite different to what I coach in my online as well. My Secrets of a Showgirl was designed for those who have a home pole, who can't always get to the studios, or want to do something else at home that is doable without someone spotting them. Because let's face it, you often buy a home pole and it sits there 90% of the time holding your roof up, right? So I was like, I wanted to get into an online market, and I wanted to serve the girls who, I've been a single parent and it's been hard to get to classes at times. And you burn a lot of money when you can't make it and you're missing those classes and you're having to try and catch up in the next one, and totally get it. So Secrets of a Showgirl came about where I wanted to put together something you can do from home that a beginner can do. But I loved when I went to the club. I went with years and years of pole fitness experience, and trust me, pole fitness is very different to club experience. But what I couldn't do is I had to follow other people's choreography prior to going in the club. When I went to dance as a stripper, I actually learnt to just get out of my head and dance and put together and just bring who I was as a pole dancer and freestyle and not care. And it was about entertainment, connection, having fun. And now when I go back to my studio, I really struggle to write routines to a beat, or I just not what I love doing. I love to do other people's routines that way, and I can write them, and I do write them. That this is not this routine. Secrets of a Showgirl is not going to teach you that. I can certainly give you a few really cool names if that's what you're looking for. There are other coaches out there that do that immaculately. The Secrets of a Showgirl is actually for the girl who watches those other immaculate coaches and goes, oh my God, I can never do that. I want to break down and help you understand that you can make the simple look effing amazing. You can feel sexy. You can make simple, straightforward steps look amazing. And half of it is how you feel, the energy and how you're feeling in it. And for me, pole, I never ever got into pole for fitness. Funny how the part of it that I was really good at is the tricks and the strength and the sport of it is actually what I shine at. I'm 49 and I'm a little bit heavier, and I'm finding them a little bit harder these days, but I actually love dancing now and shoes and flow, and it's a new arena for me. But I'm like, pole can be so many things, and in my studio it's not just for those who want to do the sport. I know when I went into the industry, a lot of girls are like, they've gone to studios and like, oh, we're not strippers here, we don't, But you know what? They do a bloody good job. Like, if you've ever done their job, it's so hard. It's really interesting, the judgment that can come out. I don't think there's a better side, like there's a better side of the coin when it comes to pole. I love all of it. Like, pole has been so many different things for me over the years. Like, I've done doubles, and I had a doubles partner, and we were training for comps, and we've trained at quite a hard level and a really devoted, committed level, and was very lean at that time in my life, and worked. I hate gym, but I went to gym, and I was doing gym to support that. And I have done the heels, I've done barefoot, I've done the tricks, I've done the strength of it. Not amazing at flex, but I'm starting to really value mobility. So mobility is in my Secrets of a Showgirl, because I want you to be an all-round pole dancer. But I'm not one of these coaches that is going to sit here and go, oh, you know, pole can be whatever you want it to be. And the best thing that it is your escape. I got into pole as an escape for being a mum and having my mummy hat on 24/7, and was a new mum, and it felt like I'd lost a part of who I was prior to being a mum. So it was my escape, where I got to feel sexy and feminine, and it was challenging mentally. I just fell in love with the sport. It's very gymnasticsy. I've always loved gymnastics. I love watching gymnastics, figure skating, diving, all the artsy things where it's just pretty. I love watching any genre of dance, really, other than contemporary. Ask my daughter, I'm not a big fan of contemporary. Very talented, just I don't find it interesting to watch. So yeah, I'm one of these coaches who I'm like, I don't care to profess to be this like expert. I just have a lot of years in the bank loving this sport. I understand a lot of how it works, and I certainly love helping people and pass on that knowledge. I'm just someone who's walked it before you, who understands it, and I'm here to help the people who want the kind of skill set I have. And in Secrets of a Showgirl, it's freestyle, it's become your own coach. I'll show you how I coach myself so that you can put together your own workouts and you can get more out of that damn home pole that is holding up your roof. But yeah, it's I find for a lot of people, they say to me, oh, I can never do that. They think it's really, like, I've got friends coming just this weekend who I know through disabilities who feel like, oh, I can never do that. But they can. They actually can. Like, because we often see the elite looking gymnast on the pole and think that that's what you have to be able to do pole. But you know what? A beginner who has 2 left feet can get to a point where you can put together a routine, put on your favorite tunes, dress up in something that makes you feel amazing, and you can rock it out. Like, I really believe that. So you wouldn't have an interest in it if it's not supposed to be you. Like, I don't have an interest in cars or what are other sports. I'm not really a cricket fan. I don't mind watching your game, but I don't really care to go and play cricket, or so many things I'm not interested in. So if it's something that's has sparked your curiosity, there's a reason for that. So go and explore it. And if you can't get to a studio, I understand these days the expense too of going to a studio sometimes is difficult, and studios have rent to pay and expenses to uphold before they even make $1. So I have wanted to make Secrets of a Showgirl doable so that it's not a huge investment. Invest in that pole. I have girls who have got poles offline that are only a few $100s that work quite okay. I mean, do your homework, look at the reviews, set up that home pole in a space that's yours. You invest in that once, and then trust me, if you get out of pole, there are that many people looking for a secondhand pole, you will be able to sell that damn pole, I promise you. Go and get yourself a pair of short shorts, because you're going to need skin to grip, and if you really don't like that, get some tacky pets. You can get them off Shein and that, quite cheap these days. And let's damn well get to work, girlfriend. Like, you are going to be surprised what you can do. So let's get down and actually do the actual work. I really, I know the marketing side of things really bugs me, because everyone's out there going, oh, you have to do it this way and you have to do it that way. Well, you know what? Pole is a made up damn sport. Like, it literally was a made-up sport for entertainment. It's been great that we've had gymnasts and other genres come in and give us really great technique and ideas and taught us to keep things a lot safer than we used to. But I came through in the days where, you know, it was made up and we weren't necessarily doing things the best way. We've learned a lot since then. And I'm here to pass that knowledge on because I have learnt from just a lot of years in the sport. So if that sounds like you want to start moving your butt and having a bit of fun, exercise, and connect to that feminine side in you again. You know, when you come out of, like, you know, when I came out of my divorce, like, pole was my savior, like, just that place to put on shoes and feel damn sexy again. Like, it's just, the shoes definitely do it for me. The outfits, not necessarily hair and makeup girl, but I do love the sexy sets and the shoes. But do it for you. It's about how it makes you feel. So if this resonates, my link is in my profile, Secrets of a Showgirl. I have a taster course if you're not sure. It's literally $11 to try the taster out. We don't do tricks in the taster, but I do give you a taste of what my coaching style is like before you invest. Secrets of a Showgirl at the moment while I'm filming this, it may go up in the future because I'm going to grow it and build more and put more in, and you get those updates, is $111 at the moment. That is less than one term in a studio, and you get to coach at your own pace all the time. And you also can message me and send me videos, and I'm happy to critique them as long as I'm able to do it time-wise. Obviously, the bigger I grow, the harder that is to do, but I'm going to be posting more and more on this YouTube channel, so you have shoots to help you as well and increase your tricks and things like that. But I'm just an everyday girl who started out with the exact same curiosity. I've just been doing it for, I think, 2 decades now. I've had a few breaks in that time. I've been coaching at least a decade now, I think a little bit more. I think it was back in about 2014, 2015 maybe. Paul found me to start coaching it. I coached it part-time along being a bookkeeper, and now it's my main gig. I do disability support work as well, which I love. So I've got a bit of knowledge behind me. I've worked with a few different people. I've done most styles. So yeah, I'm here to help and serve, and jump on Secrets of a Showgirl. It's a really good starting point. Become your own home coach. But see you on the inside.